Hello everyone, and today I will be reading a Neuvillette text listener by me. So let's get into it. Neuvillette had seen many things in his lifetime. A lot of them could be considered unusual even. A lot of them are things that may never happen to anyone else, due to him being a dragon and living for over 500 years. So, a lot of this it makes it hard to surprise him or startle him. And very few people could do that. But right now, waking up beside you and seeing the cat ears that you've suddenly grown out for no reason at all, that is something confusing, alright? Especially since he's sure that you're 100% human. So, where did this come from? He has no idea. You were still sleeping, the peaceful expression on your face from yesterday unchanged. But he knew that would soon change as well. Besides what happened to your ears. Because you'd be so worried about this, and confused, just as he was. So he waited for the impending disaster. That would happen, inevitably. And surely enough, after he went out of the room to start cooking breakfast, he heard the scream, and he came over to you, rather calm about all of this. Neuvillette, have you seen what happened to me? How did this happen? This can't be a prank, right? Oh no, what if I'm cursed? Nivy, what if I'm cursed? What do I do then? I have to. Enough, darling. Please calm down. Neuvillette, don't you see how horrible this is? What if I can't go back? Let's just calm down a little bit and think, and then we will see if you can go back or not. But what if I can't? Then we'll deal with it. But now we don't know that, do we? So you needed to calm down. I made you breakfast. You should go eat, and then I'll ask you some questions, and you'll see what we can do. Now, as much as he was trying to be rational about this, an inner part of him, a very quiet part that he tried to suppress, thought that you looked rather adorable with those cat ears. But then he looked behind you and saw the tail, and his eyes went wide. Lion, I have to say there is more than one thing that you should be worried about. Well, of course, I have 2 ears. And a tail. And a what? A tail. Oh, Neuvillette, I don't think I'll be able to go back. Let's be optimistic. Come on. I said you have to go eat now. Alright. You respond, and he has an arm around your waist, leading you to the table and trying to read some more. Maybe then he will find a solution for this. But so far, it seemed like what was happening to you was just something that nothing could explain. No matter how much he tried to remember, or read, or find out, nothing could provide a clue for him. And then he knew that maybe it wasn't something to be fixed. Maybe it would go away on its own. So far, he's never heard of a registered case of this happening to anyone, so you may as well be the first. And then, after investigating a little bit and still finding nothing, he came back to you and told you the truth. We may just have to wait, Ryan. That's our only option, and our best bet. I see, Neuvillette. I'm just worried. I look so different, and I don't know what I think about this. He cupped your face in his hands, and then looked into your eyes. One of his hands going to your hair, and tracing The hair that's on your ear. I think you look very beautiful. If anything, it only makes you look cuter to me. It's a fine addition to a fine person. You. You think so? You ask, blushing, and he nods. His eyes were always so gentle, so full of love and affection. And right now, as he looked at you like you were the most precious person in the world, your heart could almost melt from the gentleness with which he was treating you with. But right now, you could do nothing but feel caught up in the moment, caught up in his every move, and the way your heart stuttered with every sentence he spoke. But I have to tell you something. What is it, Neuvillette? You were feeling quite sleepy today, right? Yes, but I thought nothing of it. Well, I heard something interesting. I heard you purring in your sleep, Ion. You froze, blushing brightly. You heard me what? You heard me correct. You were purring. But I think I liked it. I would like to hear that more. I know cats do that to comfort themselves, or when they're feeling happy. Is that correct? Yes, it is. Then I hope it was for the latter. I don't know what we're going to do about this, and I can't lie to you about knowing our solution. But I can tell you the truth when I say that I'll be by your side, and I will love you either way. And to me, in any form, you look as beautiful as ever, if not more beautiful with each passing day. And the way he says it, he looks so open and so vulnerable. And maybe if it were anyone else, you would have thought he was just complimenting you. Empty words with no meaning behind. But Neuvillette, he could never lie to you. His words are always true, and always what was going on within his heart. And as he hugged you close, an arm wrapping around your waist, and his hand stroking your back gently, you knew you could enjoy this more than most things. And maybe it's not too bad of a change after all, especially if he was going to be so enamored with you. Maybe he's taken a liking to this form as well. And maybe even if it doesn't go away, he'll want to be this way.